so today I'm going to do a different review than I've ever done before. I've never done a fragrance review, so I'm going to be honest, I really don't know what I'm doing. If I miss any key points that should be included, let me know so I can do better in future ones. But yeah, this first one that I'm doing is on an actually pretty brand new Bath & Body Works scent. This one is Pink Lily and Bamboo. Gonna be honest, bought it mostly because of Lily being in the name, because those of you who know me know that on the very tiny off chance I ever had a kid, that would be my number one go-to name for her if it were a girl. So it's just one of those things where I see it and yeah, Jade being the other one, so it's like between the two, anything like that I tend to pick up. But yeah, so I was really intrigued, 'cause, like, that name, in and of itself, I was like, I really don't know what exactly that would smell like, but if nothing else, it's really cute. I wouldn't mind having it out on display. This is different than most of the Bath & Body Works bottles of fragrance mist that I've had before. Because lately they've been doing like the really cylindrical, let me grab one because I have one nearby, so you can see what I'm talking about. You've seen them before, but like, these guys, like this is what they've been doing for quite a while. And I don't know if it's just for this collection that they're doing these, or if this is, like, the new body style. I'd actually be really sad if it is, because I think these are way cuter. Let me put this back real quick. But, prior to that, they had, like, kind of smaller, still cylindrical, but more kind of Calgon-y looking bottles. You know, the little squirt ones. Well, I guess they're technically all squirt ones, but, this is kind of halfway in between the two, but it is 8 fluid ounces, which those are. Not sure about the other ones, but that might have had less because it seems smaller, but maybe not. But yeah, so on the back, created by our master perfumers, this fragrance captures the essence of dewy pink lily petals in lush tropical rainforests. Alright, fragrance notes: wild lily petals, bamboo leaf, pink ginger, fresh fig, sauna wood. Again, on the website, this doesn't tell me much because I'm like, well, I mean, individually I know of these things, but with the exception of like the lily petals and the fig, I wouldn't know the other things if they bit me on the ass, being totally honest, so this could smell like anything, but again, I was very intrigued. And the price on it, at full price, is $14.50. I did not pay that. Thank you very much. I paid less than that. But, because you all know, I find all the bargains at Bath & Body Works, always. I do not pay full price there. But yeah, so, don't know that there's anything else involving the packaging that's worth note. So, I'm just gonna talk about what it smells like. Now, first off, actually, let me see how much I still have on. I could probably do one more spritz. So just so you see, like, the type of nozzle we got, same type of nozzle they've been using as of late. Okay, so it's a little bit of a, okay, there. And this one, I know I kind of just bailed halfway through a sentence there, but I just wanted you to see the type of spritz that it gives. It's not anything crazy, it doesn't shoot out, it is indeed a mist, which they should be, being that title. There is a caveat I need to mention with this one. If you use it like a normal human, no issues, at least for me. However, on my very first use of it, initially I didn't think I smelled anything on the first spritz, so I added more. And more, and I went and like up and down my arm, and then imagine that, all my usual chemical sensitivity symptoms all of a sudden came out to play, which typically have not been a thing lately in using these, and I was like, ah, crap. And then I thought about it, I was like, actually it's probably just because how much I put on. So today is the first day that I wore it like a normal human, and imagine that, no issues. So it's just that I put too much on. So fair warning, if you're sensitive to a lot of scent like that, go light-handed with this one. Don't put a ton of it on. Just take my word for it, because this one is very overwhelming if you put a bunch on. Now, this is an interesting scent to me because I find that it evolves when you put it on. Now, initially when you smell it, when you very first spritz it, you do get the really sweet floral scent from, I'm guessing, the lily petals in it. But then as you wear it, like not even like 10 minutes later, you start to notice, yeah, I noticed it on this hand, or this wrist, I guess, this green sort of a scent. It's just, I don't know how else to describe it other than earthy and just very natural and kind of planty, and I'm guessing that's the bamboo leaf in there. And then you keep wearing it, and you start noticing the fig. It's like, interesting. I'm not sure if I've been able to pick out the pink ginger in it specifically. I don't know how different it is from normal ginger. I mean, even normal ginger, I'm lucky if I could pick it out of a lineup just by scent. But the sauna wood was the interesting one. Do I notice it here yet? No. Like probably within 15 minutes of putting it on, you do get a little bit of a woody scent. It's nothing crazy. It's not like the mahogany teak wood scents or anything like that. It's just kind of in there, but it's weird because the longer you wear it, this scent evolves. I'm like, that's really interesting. It does not smell like what you initially put on. So if you're in the store and you just spritz it on and think, ooh, I like that, that's really floral, don't necessarily buy it on first sniff unless you are willing to potentially have to go back and exchange it if you find out that after it evolves you don't necessarily like it as much. Now, because I went so heavy-handed on it that first time and got so overwhelmed by it, I think it was the sort of greenery smells in there combined with the wood note in it together that just put me under the table. It's like, oh my god, and initially made me think I hated it, but just wearing it like a normal person, no, it's not bad. It actually is a very nice scent when you don't go overkill with it. When you go overkill with it, it suddenly smells like something out of Victoria's Secret. I am not a fan of their perfumes. Their perfumes just make me ill, even in small doses. I cannot handle them. Unfortunately, my sister went through a phase where she freaking loved them. She also can no longer tolerate them, just for what that may be worth to you. But yeah, so it's just really interesting that if you wear just a little bit of it, it smells really good, but if you go overkill, it suddenly smells like Victoria's Secret. I can't pinpoint which one of those perfumes, but there's one in particular, I can still picture the damn bottle. Ugh, not good. But, but just a little bit is nice, though. Would I say it's like my all-time favorite scent? No, but I mean, what would I rate this? Probably like 6.5 to a 7 out of 10. It's good. It's decent. It's something fun and new. To me, this feels like a summery scent. I suppose you could get away with spring too. But to me, I don't know. Gut feeling feels like it's more summer. It might be because of the packaging just feeling more summery. I don't know, but that's just my take on it. But yeah, like I said, it's kind of interesting. I don't have any others from this collection. Again, this was just knee-jerk reaction because of the damn name, and I'm a loser like that when stuff's named in ways like that. But yeah, it was kind of an interesting one to try. We'll see how much of it I end up using, because this one I'm like, I say it now, or I like it, but I'm like, if I was that overkill on it on day one and thought I hated it, we all know I'll probably hit about here and be like, oh my god, take it away. I cannot stand it. Or something like that, but we'll see. We'll see. Who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'll end up loving it. Maybe not. Maybe it'll be one that just generally kind of sits there on the shelf, getting very, very occasional use, but I don't really think about most of the time. I don't know. It kind of feels like one of those to me, if I'm being honest. Would I say you need to run out and get it? Nah. But I mean, if you're just looking for something fun and interesting and new to try, go for it. But I will say that it reminds me very much of previous Bath & Body Works, like Hawaiian and tropical collections. I feel like there is a scent they did maybe 2015, at least in pocketback form, that smelled very similar to this, and I wish I could pinpoint what it is, but I feel like I've encountered this before, and again, I don't know which one it is. Maybe my brain has merged a few of them together and that's this, I don't know, but it just feels very, very familiar. So if any of you have this and have been longtime Bath and Body Works fans, and you also feel the same way and you feel like you know what it reminds you of, please let me know, because this has been making me freaking crazy trying to determine what does this smell like. 'Cause I know it smells like at least one other Bath and Body Works scent I have encountered in the past, possibly more than one, and yet I can't pinpoint it. But I know for certain it was one of the tropical ones. So, anyways, that is about it for me for my very first fine fragrance review. Hopefully I did okay, and again, if there was any crucial points I missed, let me know. Oh, I thought of one more. How long does it wear? I should have mentioned it. I find that, the heaviness part of it lingers for probably a few hours, and then it stays very, very faintly for a good portion of the rest of the day, but the bulk of it, yeah, it doesn't last all day. The bulk of it is within those first few hours, and then it tapers off more and more and more very quickly. It takes a sharp nosedive after that point, so just be aware. So, again, if there's any other points that I missed that you feel I should do in future reviews, let me know so I know how to do these better in the future. So, anyways, hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, hit the like button. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Leave comments down below. Let me know how I did. Make sure you're following my social media accounts. And if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is in the description. So, anyway, guys, till next time, bye-bye.